Choosing the correct formula. If your problem is talking about deposits, then it's this formula. And PMT would be the deposit amount. If your problem is talking about withdrawals, then it's this formula. And PMT would be the withdrawal amount. Notice both of them have an I and an N, and it's defined the same way. The I and the N are defined the same way. And notice how this makes sense. This should be a future because we're making deposits. So at some future, we have accumulated a certain future value, certain future amount. For the withdrawal, the amount, there should be an amount there already, and we're going to withdraw this, the PMT. Find the amount of payment to be made into a sinking fund so that enough will be present to accumulate the following amount. Payments are made at the end of each period. So we're looking for the amount of payment. So we'll be looking for this, so they should give us everything else. How large should the payments be such that the amount they're going to give us is achieved? So here's the information. We would like to have in the future $95,000, so it takes the place of the FE. The amount of deposit is what we're looking for. And the money earns 8% compounded semi-annually. So 8% in decimal is 0.08. Compounded semi-annually means M is 2. Notice the M is in a few places. So you plug it into the formula, substitute it into the formula, compute this top. Then once you have a number, divide by this with a parentheses. Now you're going to have a value here. All of this became this. Now we're going to move this to the other side by dividing both sides by this amount. Notice how many decimal figures I kept. I kept 7. That's a good amount when you're working with money for precision. Finally, we simplify, and therefore, to be able to achieve $95,000, the future value, I should be making deposits of this size twice a year for 2.5 years.